Hello, my name is Kathy, and I'm the art teacher from Art Projects for Kids. Over the years, my website has helped millions of kids and a few adults learn how to draw. Today's project is about how to draw a Lego. They're really easy to draw, and it's fun to make one look like yourself while you're at it. Let me show you what I mean. The very first thing to do is to gather your art supplies of drawing paper, pencil, black marker, and crayons. And there's always a matching tutorial that you can download from my website. Before you begin drawing, though, it's really helpful to take a minute to create some guides on your paper. In this case, you need to fold your paper in half the long way, make a crease, then fold it up, make a crease, and then fold that in half one more time. When you open the paper back up, you'll have lines that match my tutorial, which really help you see where to draw. Step number 1. The head is going to be a large square and sit right above this top guideline. If you draw the top line first, then the bottom, and then connect the sides, you'll be pretty certain that your square is centered. Step number 2. This is an easy step as Lego heads are not known to have sharp corners. All you have to do is round them off and then erase the old sharp ones when you're done. Step number 3. Now simply add 2 short lines for the neck. The big shape for the shirt is going to go here, right below the neck. I'm drawing the sides at an angle first and then connecting the top and the bottom. If you wanted to draw a dress instead, it's really easy. Just make the shirt shape a little longer at the bottom. Now the top corners of the shirt need to get rounded off too. Just make the adjustment and erase those sharp corners afterwards so you don't accidentally trace them with your marker. Step number 4. Now 2 sleeves are added. I'm starting with the one on the right side and then adding one on the left side. Do try to make them the same size and the same shape. Step number 5. Now it's time to draw the arms. Start with the 2 lines like this that are almost as long as the shirt, and then add a little C-shape hand below. Now start the left arm with the same 2 lines and add a little C-shaped hand below it too. One little touch up here is to erase this little line on the hands so they look like they're part of the arm shape. Step number 6. Now for the pants that go underneath the shirt. I'm starting with the right leg and it goes down almost to the bottom of the paper. Then draw a matching left leg. Try to make it the same width and length as the right one, of course. If you are drawing a dress, by the way, these lines will be the legs instead and just come down from the bottom of the dress. Then 2 super simple shoes are added below the pants. They're just 2 matching rectangles. Step number 7. To draw the face, start with 2 circles for the eyes and add smaller ones inside that are going to be those shiny little white spots. That mouth is very easy to draw. It's really just a simple smile. And then it's time for the hair. I'm going to make mine with a side part, and it's added on top of the head like this. After it's drawn, be sure to erase the headlines inside so that the hair looks like it's a separate shape. For a few quick examples of how you could draw different types of hair, here's what chin-length hair might look like. I'm drawing it pretty lightly here because I'm going to erase it in a minute, but hopefully you get the idea. Long hair could easily be added like this too. I'm going to keep my drawing simple though, as I think it's easier to imagine other options that way. To add any kind of tool in the hand, you can start with a shape kind of like this. If you do, then be sure to erase the lines of the hand inside so it looks like the shape is in front. My shape here is going to turn into a paintbrush, but you could certainly turn it into a pencil or any other kind of tool too. Then one last fun thing you could do is add your name to the front of the shirt. Block letters will let you add some color, but stick ones will work fine too. I'm going to leave mine blank as I think it will let you imagine your own ideas. Step number 9. Okay, this drawing is done, so it's time to trace this Lego with a good black marker. It will really help make it look more like a cartoon too. There are a lot of straight lines here, so try to work slowly so you can really keep them that way. Now before any crayons come out, it's the perfect time to erase any little pencil lines that might still be showing up. And one more thing to do with that black marker, you can fill in those eyes and leave those little spots white. And now it's finally time to color. Some Legos do come in different skin colors these days, but I'm going to go with the classic yellow. Please feel free to use whatever color you want. If you do go with yellow though, that kind of warm golden yellow crayon works really great. Now the clothes on most Legos are usually very bright, so I'm going to make this shirt red. If this is a self-portrait drawing though, this is a great time to make a shirt that looks like one of your own. I'm going to color the pants blue. Do try to work carefully so you don't have any white spots showing up. I like how this color reminds me of blue jeans. Then it's time to color the shoes. Mine are going to be just a basic black color. And that paintbrush handle can be black too. Then it's time to color the hair. I'm going to go with a dark brown. That'll work great for the paintbrush too. And finally, just a little bit of gray for that band on the paintbrush. Now all that's left is to color in that background. A light color like a yellow-green will keep things really bright. It does take some time to fill everything in, but when it's all done, I think you'll agree that it looks so much better than if you just left the background blank. Okay, there is a finished Lego drawing. I really like how simple this project is, but how many ways you can customize it too. My favorite kind of art lesson. You can always find more projects like this on my website, Art Projects for Kids, including how to draw a Minecraft character and how to draw a minion. Thanks so much for coming, and I hope to see you again here real soon.